welcome to Many Faces, Many Places. This is Roxy Lee. Why are you laughing at me already? We haven't even started. This is George, my husband. Introduce yourself.
So,
okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, he just nodded casually. You know, that upward head nod. That's like, hey, what's up? If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll get to see that was it for his greeting. But he's already laughing at me, and we haven't even gotten started. This is the first time ever that he has graced our presence with being on the podcast, finally accepting the invite. Do you want to say hi again or tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm good.
Another nod?
Yeah.
Okay. Too bad people can't see this because I think you're more of a physical communicator and not so much verbal. Would you agree?
Yeah.
They gotta know what your voice sounds like at least. So it's not just me bantering about.
Okay.
Okay, well, say your name at least.
I'm George.
What do you do?
I'm a counselor, therapist. Yeah, same thing.
Is it the same thing?
Yeah.
Like when people say dietitian or nutritionist, it's not the same thing. But when they say therapist or counselor, you don't care?
It's easier to say.
Yeah. But credential-wise, is it really the same thing?
I don't know.
What do you prefer, therapist or counselor?
Therapist. Well, therapist at the hospital, counselor at like one-on-one stuff.
Yeah, like private practice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, makes sense. It's the first time that my husband is joining me. You've heard about him in some of my previous episodes where I've talked about my life and how we met and everything. And thank you for being I have to sneeze. Nope, that was a cough. Oh, my allergies. Okay. Excuse me. All right. I was going to say thank you, George, for being my number one supporter when I had the idea of starting the podcast. So we thought it would be a good idea to do this for the first time, which is asking 10 questions to each other, kind of like a how well do you know me, but also so you guys can listen and hear a little bit about who we each are and how we function as a couple, I suppose. So I found 10 questions on the internet that I thought would be good for conversation. So I guess we can take turns reading the questions and then guess what you think each other's answers would be, and then we tell what we actually think our answer is. Is that okay? All right. So you want to start off with number one?
Okay. What do you like best about me and why? Oh.
Okay, what do you think I like the best about you?
My eyebrow.
The one eyebrow?
This one.
Which one? Because one's obviously better than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think physically I do like your eyebrows. They're very, what do I call them? Dashing and bold. But I think character-wise, it would be your sense of humor. That would be my favorite thing about you. You can always make me laugh.
I am funny.
Yes, you are. Okay, and then your answer, I would think about me is, this is hard. I guess my love for our dogs? Is that your favorite thing about me? I don't know.
No. Close. Not really.
Okay, what is it?
I guess that you're caring of like other animals and stuff. And that's why you're vegan.
So my philosophy of being vegan and loving animals?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. That's a good one. I'm glad you like that about me and it doesn't get annoying.
Oh, I didn't say it doesn't get annoying.
Excuse you. Okay, ready for number two?
Mm-hmm.
If you had one day left to live, what would you do? Describe your day. Okay, so for you, well, immediately I thought of boba because you're a boba fiend. So I think if you had one day left to live, you would hit up all your favorite boba places. Um, one day is kind of too short for traveling, so I don't know that you would do that, but probably just maybe seeing your mom and then spending time with our dog. It gave a weird look. No, not visiting the mom. Okay. Definitely spending time with me and the dogs and eating your favorite foods. What is your actual answer?
I don't know, doing things I like. Um, maybe get some boba, go to the gym. Um,
Go to the gym
yeah, I like it.
on your last day to live.
Mm-hmm.
If you had one day to live, you would still work gym into that routine.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I don't know. Go if it's like during football season, probably go to a football game or something.
So I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, with boba, getting something to eat. I didn't know you would go to the gym on your last day, though.
Oh yeah.
What's the point? Gotta build those gains, no matter what.
Yeah. Release stress.
Stress on your last day.
Yeah, I'm dying.
If you're dying, why do you need to release stress?
Because you're dying. What are you talking about?
So you want to release?
What's more stressful than dying and you knowing you're gonna die?
But I don't think I would go to the gym. I think there's other things I would spend my time.
That's your answer.
Okay. Well, see, we're learning a lot about each other here. Okay, what do you think I would do then?
You would go visit your whole family, like mom, grandma, grandpa. Spend time with the dogs. I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, you're not going to spend like 10 seconds with them like I would. You're going to spend hours.
I guess.
And me too, I guess. I forgot about it.
Oh, spending time with you?
Mm.
I thought that was implied, but yes, we would be doing those things together if I had one last day to live. Yeah, no, I think you're pretty accurate about that. I would definitely go see all my family members or the ones I'm close to. Be like bring you along for the whole day, of course, so I don't have to share. I mean, that way, so I share the time, so I don't have to like.
Make me suffer one last time.
Excuse you. If it's my last day to live, I can't choose between you and my family. I have to go see everyone. It's not. It is not suffering. My family does not make you suffer. Come on.
You know, I'm not social.
They feed you. They make sure you're comfortable. They don't ask you too many questions.
One question is too many. Okay.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, I'm asking you 10 questions today, so hopefully you will carry on okay with 10 questions if one is too much for you. What else would I do? I mean, I like to do a lot of things. I would probably go like tend to my garden one last time, eat all my favorite fruits, definitely get boba. I would like to travel somewhere if I could, but like one day's probably too short for that. But if I knew like in advance, I probably might travel somewhere and then wake up there and spend the rest of my day like at the beach or something. I'll definitely take you and the dogs with me. All right, next.
Number 3. This is okay. Just gonna read it how it's. Read it how it's.
Did I not type it correctly?
Where 3 places would you most like to go on vacation?
That makes sense.
Where 3 places?
Okay, which 3 places?
Okay. You would go to Australia somewhere. I guess Peru to Machu Picchu.
I'm thinking too.
I don't know. Somewhere where they have something.
Somewhere where they have
natural.
something.
I don't know, somewhere in Asia.
Okay, I think so. Definitely Australia. Definitely Peru, Machu Picchu. It's on both of our bucket lists. And last destination, I want to go scuba diving with sharks or free diving. So I know one place to do it is in Mozambique in Africa, but there's probably other places you could do it. But whale sharks are my favorite. So if I could dive with whale sharks, whichever destination I can find that would be great. If I had to pick somewhere in Asia, would be Thailand. Probably I would want to go back to. Yeah, I think I would be happy with those three places. And then for you, definitely Machu Picchu. That's one because we've talked about wanting to go there. You would go to Spain because you went there once and you loved it and you want to go back and you didn't get to go to Barcelona. And then last place, London, because you've always talked about going to London.
Yeah, I guess.
Are those pretty accurate?
Well, not Machu Picchu. Like, I don't really care. Probably go to New Zealand or something where like they have good rugby.
I was gonna guess New Zealand, but I only had three choices.
You should have guessed it.
No, but I know I only had three choices, and I wanted to save that last one for London because I know you've always talked about wanting to go to London. So other than that, I was gonna guess New Zealand.
Yeah.
But Machu Picchu, we've always talked about, like ever since we started dating, it was kind of like, what's one place you want to go? Like that's on your bucket list, and we both said Machu Picchu at the same time. Mm-hmm. So has that changed, or?
I'll still go. That's not my top three.
Okay. I would love to go to New Zealand also.
Maybe 4.
Top 4?
You're close.
Yeah, I think we have a good basis of where each of our travel goals are. Oh, and I also really want to go to Patagonia, which is between Chile and Argentina.
I thought it was a sweater.
Boy. Not the brand, the geographic location, but I could see how one would be confused.
Okay.
But I've told you about Patagonia before, right?
Maybe.
I'm sure I've shown you pictures.
Sounds boring. I know.
There's like glaciers in South America. It's really cool. It's beautiful. So that's somewhere where I want to go. It's not only known for the clothing brand, guys. But yeah, maybe we can go together since you don't know anything about it. And I don't know too much either. I've just seen really beautiful pictures of Patagonia. Okay, is it my turn? Yeah, number 4. If you could trade lives with someone, who would it be? And would you live their life differently? That's a big one. Because you could like cause some change in the world if you're like in a leader's position and then you choose to act differently, you know what I mean? But I think for you, I mean, you are politically inclined, but I think you would want to do something more enjoyable. Mm-hmm. You'd probably be either in the life of an NFL player or a professional rugby player. But I don't know who specifically.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you would do anything differently or just live their life for a day and just see what it's like.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
Which player?
Well, not lineman, so I know. Probably
a running back?
Yeah, well, that's what I played. Yeah, I guess.
Who's your favorite NFL player currently?
I don't have one.
Do you have a few that you like?
Not really.
There's a few players that you like. Or you just don't want to?
No, they don't have a favorite player.
Who's your favorite team?
The Chiefs.
Obviously. And then do you have a favorite rugby player or team?
Oh, I don't know enough about like professional teams and players. So.
Any teams that you follow? I mean, you've watched rugby games before.
Yeah, I just watch whatever it is, whatever I find.
But you don't support either one. But you like New Zealand and Australia teams? No,
I don't like them. But well, because the All Blacks are like one of the better teams, so that's why it's easy to follow them.
Where are they from?
New Zealand.
The All Blacks?
Mm-hmm.
What's their mascot?
No, something black, a black feather. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, the girls' team is like the Ferns, so I don't know. Maybe it has to do with feathers or something. I don't know.
So you would switch lives with one of them, and maybe you can hit New Zealand while you're there. All right. Oh,
You?
my turn. Yes.
I need no people. You would be some famous, activist for veganism. I don't know them, so.
Now I'm thinking too. I don't have anyone in mind. But yeah, I do have a lot of admiration for animal activists and environmental activists and people who speak out. Oh, maybe Greta Thunberg?
How dare you?
What do you mean, how dare I?
No, that's what she said.
Oh.
Wow.
Totally missed that. No, but maybe someone who's more actively like hands-on with environmental preservation or animal conservation, like someone who's like maybe like a scientist or a biologist who is, or a zoologist that's on the brink of like saving a species from being extinct. Like I would love to be doing any type of work in that field. So like marine biology or someone who's trying to save the snow leopards or manatees from going extinct. Like, I don't know any names in particular, but yeah, I can vibe with that.
Yeah, but see, you didn't even name anyone because these people are known.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be Jane Goodall. Like, I'm not passionate about like a specific species.
I don't even know who that is.
Jane Goodall?
She sounds good.
Jane Goodall? She's like the mother of the apes and the chimpanzees.
Oh.
You don't remember watching tapes from her, like in my biology or environmental sciences class? Our teacher showed us tapes of Jane Goodall, and she's all over Animal Planet and Discovery or National Geographic. She's like this older lady, white hair, and she dedicated her life to studying apes and chimpanzees. Like she would sleep in trees with them, and like she would like hug orangutans, and dedicated her whole life's work research to studying chimpanzees and great apes. So, I mean, that's someone I could think of by name. I wouldn't want to be in her shoes like now for a day, but someone who like actively works with sea turtles or whale sharks or beluga whales, that would be awesome too. But yeah, I don't know any names in particular of these zoologists or biologists. Okay. Next.
Is there a show you used to watch as a kid that you would love to see come back? No. You? I don't know. You like boring stuff.
Wow, I never.
Or you never really talked about any shows you watch. Maybe that the weird Chinese kid that you said looks like me.
Oh, Shin-chan?
Yes.
蜡笔小新?
Yeah.
Crayon Shin-chan?
I guess a remake of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I do love Shin-chan. Yeah, I mean, I can't, this is kind of a hard one. I can't really think of it. I'm always joking, like, I had no childhood, but it's not true. It's only because I didn't grow up in the States. So a lot of the cartoons that you would watch, like, what were some of the ones that you would ask me about that I haven't seen? Not Rugrats. Like, I'm familiar with Rugrats and the Wild Thornberries.
I forgot. Hey Arnold?
I'm familiar with Hey Arnold.
It was a big one. You didn't know. I was mad at you.
Yeah, it'll come to us. There was a couple shows where he's like, you don't know this show or you don't recognize this cartoon character? And I'm like, I mean, I wasn't born here. Like, I didn't grow up in the States. So, of course, I don't know these cartoons.
What if I Google? Google something.
Yeah. I know there was a couple, or maybe like I've seen the pictures, but I've never watched the show. But I mean, I like from elementary school on, I've watched like SpongeBob and Nickelodeon shows, but like Fairly Odd Parents, I know I'm familiar with those.
Do you know Caillou?
Yes, I'm familiar with
Or
Caillou.
Recess?
Recess, I didn't really like too much. Don't hate me, people. Don't come at me now. Dexter's Lab, I liked. Daria.
There was a big one that you didn't know.
I know Blue's Clues.
Oh, Animaniacs. You didn't know that.
That's the one. Yeah, because they did a remake of, Animaniacs. They did a remake for Netflix. There's like the new season. And then Ren and Stimpy, I think I might have seen, but I wasn't too familiar with. Doug, I think that was another one.
Not Doug.
You don't know Doug?
I know Doug. You don't know Doug.
Yeah, like, I think that was the other one. I know Cat Dog. I think you asked me about Doug before, and I was like, I'm not too sure about that one. And then Animaniacs I'd never seen in my life until the new Netflix versions. Is it Netflix?
I think so.
Or Hulu? Animaniacs? Or HBO? One of those.
Hulu,
yeah. Hulu Animaniacs.
Oh, the Walt Thornberry?
No, I'm familiar with that one. It got kind of boring at times too, though. Hey Arthur, I knew about. But yeah, I didn't know about Animaniacs, and it's pretty funny now that I watched the new ones, but I didn't get to watch the old original ones, and I do love Pinky and the Brain. They're pretty funny.
There were a few more, but I guess I forgot.
Yeah. I guess the cartoon I would like to come back. I guess you're absolutely right. It would be Shin Chan, Labi Xiaoxin, because he looks like you. It's this little mischievous kid that has really dark eyebrows, and he's always up to no good. There's English versions, of course, but it's originally, I think it's Chinese or Japanese. It's one of those.
You're claiming another?
I can't remember. I want to say it's Chinese because I grew up watching it in China, but I don't know. It might be Japanese because his name is Shin-chan, like Chan, like Japanese. But I mean, we had our own name for it in China, so I don't know. But yes, I did like that show a lot. And they made some like movies of that too. Like, you know how SpongeBob SquarePants has movies? Well, in Shin-chan, they also had movies. And there were some really, really like good storylines and a lot of action going on in those movies. So I do appreciate that. And then for you, well, Animaniacs did come back, so I bet you're happy with that. But I know you like animes. A cartoon you used to watch as a child that you want to come back. This is hard. I don't know. Now we like a lot of the same television. Like, we almost watch identical TV. Why are you shaking your head at the camera?
Disappointed.
What do you mean? We do like a lot of the same TV.
I thought you would know.
Wait, hold on. Give me a clue.
No.
Give me a clue. Arthur.
No.
You like Hey Arthur. Give me one clue. Oh, South Park. Wait, South Park is still going on. And it's not a childhood TV show. Family Guy? Oh, Simpsons. Well, Simpsons is still going on also. King of the Hill. Is King of the Hill still going on? No.
I think so, I know.
Well, you like King of the Hill. Okay, give me a clue. What's the childhood TV show? Not Clifford.
No, what the hell?
I know. That's Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls. Like, give me a clue.
Nope.
What do you mean? Give me a clue.
You should know.
Well, maybe I'm just blanking. Like, kind of lead me to the right direction, at least. Is it an anime? Is it about a group of kids? Oh, it's an anime. Oh. Well, isn't this still going on? Dragon Ball?
Yeah. Well, kind of. I know it took a break again.
Okay, I can see how you would be disappointed with me if I missed Dragon Ball.
Oh, I'm still disappointed.
No, but I came through at the end, didn't I?
I had to give you a clue.
I came through. That's all that matters.
Okay.
I came through with your Dragon Ball, even though I don't get it or like it at all.
Okay.
But I let you watch that on your own.
I need your permission.
I mean, like, not allow you, but like I let you watch that. That's like your thing. And then I watch my historical dramas on my own. But I mean, isn't it still going on, or is the creator kind of like slow about releasing new episodes now because he's old, or?
I don't know. No, I know they're working on stuff, but it's not active.
Is Dragon Ball still, is it just like one artist that does it, or is there like a team of people that work on it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because I know like Hunter x Hunter, it was like the one author, like he didn't let anyone else work on it, is what you told me. And that's why it was like slow to come out with new seasons. But yeah, that's definitely your childhood favorite is Dragon Ball. And you still watch it, so loyal fan here.
Yes.
I want to tell you about Leashes, who specialize in dog collars, harnesses, and toys that are durable yet fashionable. My favorite thing about them is that each purchase provides 2 meals of food for animals at the Humane Society. Over 230,000 meals have been donated so far. Their website was super easy to use when I was shopping for my own pups, Tiki and Rue. Head over to packleashes.com and use the code TikiRue, which is spelled TIKIRUE, at checkout to get 20% off new gear for your pup or a gift card for another dog lover. Okay. Number 6. What phone apps are you obsessed with? Do you want to go through your phone real quick?
No, you gotta answer.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Starbucks, Chipotle, TikTok, Snapchat.
You gotta pick one. Picking
TikTok.
I guess.
YouTube. Your favorite would be TikTok?
Well, I follow like news on YouTube like every day too.
Mm-hmm. You're always watching some type of content, if it's like podcasts or news or TikTok videos. So what do you think my favorite apps are that I'm obsessed with?
Yours? Your camera. Your gallery.
What does that say about me?
That you like to take a lot of pictures and that's what you need on your phone.
Well, not of myself, right? I don't take a lot of selfies. Let's be clear. I like the camera to take pictures of other things. Because if right away when you just say your favorite app is your camera, it kind of makes it sound like I'm a little self-absorbed. Don't make faces.
Is it your camera?
I mean, is the camera an app or is it just a function?
Yeah, it's an app. All these are apps.
I would say the camera is more of a function.
But it's an app.
Yeah, I don't know if I can pick one favorite. Oh, okay. In the photo realm, my favorite photo editing app currently is called 1998 Cam. Does that count? It's not like the actual camera because every phone has a camera, but my favorite photo app would be 1998 Cam because it has these vintage filters and I've been enjoying playing around with those. That makes your pictures look retro and has light glares and things like that. It's hard to find a good photo editing app. So I guess that, and then I use Pinterest and Google Translate pretty often as well. Okay. Number 7.
Oh. Would you rather give up music or television for a month and why?
What do you think I would do?
You? TV.
Yeah.
I don't even know why.
But how do you know for sure so quickly?
I just do. Because you listen to more music than... Well, you like to be productive, so you can listen to music and be productive. Like, you can do that.
Yeah, that pretty much is what I was going to say. And I like to listen to music when I'm driving or in the shower. Like, Spotify, I guess, would be another one of my favorite apps. Like, I'm always using Spotify more so than I would use Netflix or Hulu. So I can do without TV, but don't take away my music. And then for you, it would be TV?
No.
Wait, hold on. What was I saying?
No, you already answered.
What's
you can't
the answer?
guess.
No, like you would give up music because you like TV. I think I answered that wrong. You would give up music because you want to watch TV.
Okay. You try to save yourself, but yeah.
No. I just didn't answer the the question in the correct format. But that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, you prefer TV. That's why I said TV right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really listen to music. Like when I work out, I just listen to podcasts.
And you didn't listen to anything when you worked out for years. Up until recently, like when did you start listening to podcasts now that you're working out?
Like last year or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Did I start listening to podcasts first or did you? Like who got who into podcasts? I know I did, like back in the day in college, I was probably the first to listen to podcasts before you did. And then like lately, I think you've been listening to more of a variety.
Well, they're all comedy. But yeah.
Yeah. What are some of your favorite comedy podcasts?
Bill Burr, the Monday morning podcast, or Thursday afternoon.
Monday morning or Thursday afternoon podcast? Are they like the same thing, but he just names them differently?
Yeah, he has like a really long name for the Thursday one. Like Thursday afternoon, right before Monday morning podcast, or something. YMH, anything from them.
And they have like a few different shows too, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you just recently started listening to podcasts as you're working out. And then we used to gym together, and I used to always be like, you're not listening to anything? Because I always have my headphones on right away. And I was always surprised that he wouldn't listen to anything, any music at all. Like, does it help you focus more? Like, to just focus on your workout, or no?
I don't really care for music. Like, I listen to music, but I don't need to listen to it to work out.
Yeah, I think the music helps me like stay in the zone and makes my workouts go quicker also and keeps me motivated.
Yes.
But you don't need that, like, at least when you're working out. But you listen to music when you're cleaning, I think.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So music for you is kind of like an optional pleasure, but TV is a must.
Mm-hmm.
I can attest to that. Okay. Oh, is it my turn to read? Okay. Number 8. Do you hold grudges or forgive easily? Ha! That's an obvious one for you. You hold grudges until death. There's no coming back for you. Or have you changed?
I only don't like when people like do something to get my nerves. Like on purpose. If it's an accident, I can easily forgive.
Okay.
And then, if you go out of your way to get at me, then yeah. I don't like you.
I just don't like you. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like as you've evolved, like, do you hold on to grudges less now?
Oh, no, I don't have a grudge. I just don't talk to you. To me, a grudge is like, I'm going to get back at you. I don't think that.
Mm-hmm. I think you used to be more like that. Like, you want to take, like, be more vengeful. Like, if someone wrongs you, I think you used to complain about it, but now it's just like, whatever. But like before, I would think of you as like a very grudgeful person or grudge holding person.
Oh, no.
So maybe you've relaxed a bit on that. Okay, what about me?
Do you forgive? Or you try?
Yeah, I would agree. I think out of the two options, I think I also would identify with easily forgive more likely. I feel like I'm always, I take notes on my impressions of people, but I still give people chances and kind of just meet them where they're at and take them at their word. So I'm trying to learn to like be more mindful. Like, okay, this person, maybe distance yourself from more, or like, okay, you stood me up once, so I'm not making plans with this person anymore. Kind of like that. I'm trying to learn to be a little more deciphering about it, just so I'm not like wasting my time, like in friendships and work relationships. But overall, I think it is very easy for me to forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read number 9.
What are 3 activities on your bucket list? Oh, Machu Picchu. Well, you talked about earlier the sharks.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have 2.
I'm sure you could think of other things I've always talked about that I want to do.
I'll open some kind of sanctuary for, I don't know, a weird animal.
Like a tapir?
Yeah, sure.
Yay! I love tapirs. Which they are endangered, so that would be great. 3 activities. I would love to, well, yeah, I mentioned I would love to scuba dive or free dive with a whale shark, or any shark, but specifically whale sharks are my favorite. Dolphins, I mean, sure, but I'm not too crazy about it. Beluga whales I would prefer. And then definitely I want to swim with manatees. Apparently the place you could do that is in Florida, so we should go. But you can't, well, they're protected by law. Like, you're not supposed to touch them, but you can see them from the rivers that they reside in.
Yes.
So I just feel like anything with the ocean, I would just love as my bucket list. I want to, what else do I want to do? I don't know if I would actually want to open up a sanctuary. If I have the financial means in the future and I don't have work obligations or something, that's something I could maybe do or look into. Like, we don't have any farm animal sanctuaries around this area. I've searched. Like, when we were living in Houston, I found a couple, but they were still kind of out of the way, like an hour away or something. And then here in El Paso, I've searched and there's nothing that I've found. That's there's petting zoos or family farms, but there's not actual domesticated farm rescue animal sanctuaries.
Yes.
So maybe that, I wouldn't say it's on my bucket list of things I would absolutely want to do. I absolutely do want to see Machu Picchu. I do want to go to New Zealand and Australia. Scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef, or it doesn't have to be a Great Barrier Reef, but another coral reef. That would be also another must for me. I'm trying to think what else.
You want to see the Northern Lights?
Yes.
And the Southern Lights. Both of them.
Yes, thanks for reminding me. The Northern Lights and the Southern Lights. I want to see both of them. So we got to go to Norway or Finland to watch the Northern, and then we got to go to Tasmania or the very bottom part of Chile, possibly, to see the Southern Lights, which are a little harder to see and more elusive. So I think Tasmania or New Zealand, maybe, but if we're lucky. So yes, I can't believe I forgot that. That's definitely on my bucket list. Okay, thanks for sticking with us so far.
Hey,
Last
what about
question.
Me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was trying to be mindful of time. I was trying to let you go so you don't have to be here too long. Okay. Sorry. No, I was being mindful of your time, so okay. I was like, let's do the last question. Okay, 3 activities on your bucket list. You would want to, I mean, I don't want to repeat, I know you want to go to London. I know you want to go back to Spain.
Those aren't really activities.
Yeah, they're not really activities. What's an activity that you would like to do? Play rugby on a professional level?
Oh, no.
No?
I'm too old for that.
Well, I mean, they wanted to recruit you last year, so you're still not too old. I'm sure they would still recruit you if you reached out.
Well, that wasn't professional.
Semi-pro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was semi-pro. That's true.
Something, yeah.
But there's a difference. That's true, semi-pro. But you have gotten offers, so don't sell yourself short. I mean, I know you love boba, but that's not something that's hard to attain. I know you would like to go skydiving. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one. I don't know if you want to go bungee jumping. We've talked about it, but I think you would do it, but I don't know if it's on your bucket list. So for sure, skydiving. And then surfing?
No. I think I only have that one. I don't really.
It's just that one?
Yeah. And I can still do it. So, yeah.
Yeah. I guess if you were to add 2 other things, what would they be? Activities?
I don't know.
Maybe try surfing?
Yeah, I don't care about surfing.
What about flying a plane?
Nah.
I'm just thinking of extreme stuff now.
Well, I learned to fly a helicopter so I can avoid traffic.
So you can avoid traffic for practical reasons?
Yes.
Why a helicopter and not a jet?
Because it's easier to park a helicopter somewhere.
You mean land a helicopter?
Yes.
Park it, reverse park a helicopter, like you always reverse park.
Mm-hmm.
You and Bill Burr agree in reverse parking as the best method, apparently.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now may I move on to the last question?
Mm-hmm. What do you see yourself doing after retirement? You? Oh, definitely helping animals somehow. I don't need to think about that too much.
In my garden.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to plant more, keep working on my green thumb. I will force myself to have a green thumb. I will take care of animals, probably adopt a few more, maybe open up a small sanctuary in my retirement, maybe keep making podcasts or consuming other podcasts, having friends around. I want to have a rich life during retirement. There's like Rupi Kaur has this poem that's like, she goes through like my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, and my 60s are where I'm going to shine the most. Like she's like looking forward to her middle age and older years. That's where she's going to like dominate and be more of a developed person and be able to celebrate the most with what she's done. And basically the future is bright, and I'm trying to not like be anxious or worried about being old, and retirement years are a gift is what I've heard. Like being old is a gift. So yeah, I just plan on enjoying my life, doing the things that I love, traveling definitely like once a year internationally, always living a full life with family and friends, and hopefully sitting on a rocking chair next to you on our front porch.
A rocking chair.
Sipping tea, petting our dogs, looking at the children driving by and playing. No, who am I kidding? Kids don't play anymore outside. Who am I kidding? We're never going to see that on our porch. So that's what I see, my retirement years, and then us still teasing and joking around with each other, giving each other a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then for you, how you see your retirement years? Well, you're someone who's very relaxed and calm, and you just want to like enjoy the peaceful and slow things in life. So I think it's not much different than like what you do now, which is just like me and the dogs and boba and watching sports. You're not that much of a foodie, but like I still think that you would enjoy like having food that you enjoy, and us exploring more restaurants together, traveling more. Maybe extended vacations. Like I kind of see us spending like a few weeks at a time, maybe in Mexico or Spain or England. Like I see us, or China. Like I see us doing that, more of like extended vacations in our retirement, because we won't have obligations, or I mean, hopefully we won't have like people to take care of or obligations to take care of back home, that we can afford to live that lifestyle. What do you think?
Yeah, I just want to chill. That's it.
The end.
Yeah. Well, I'll still probably work. I don't know if I'll ever retire, because when people retire, that's when like everything goes bad. Like with their mental health and stuff. So yeah.
Oh. That's when everything goes downhill, when you retire. That's why some people refuse to retire.
Yeah.
Has that been studied? Like, have you read literature on that's a thing?
I read something somewhere, but I forgot exactly what it said. But yeah, basically.
What's a good age to retire then, do you think?
Like from physical labor and stuff, probably earlier. But like for me, I'm just talking to people and stuff. We could probably go longer.
Like in your 80s?
I don't know about that.
Because you just said, I don't know if I'll ever retire.
I don't know if I'll live that long, but yeah.
80 is not long. People are living over 100 now.
Well, it's their problem.
That's not a problem to have. It's their problem. So it sounds like you don't plan on sticking around to see.
No.
What's the quote that Mike the Situation Googled about Batman that we saw yesterday? You either died as a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Yes. So it sounds like you're not waiting around till your 80s to find out if you're wanting to retire.
Yes.
No, I see us retiring. Like, that's honestly a surprise for me to hear from you that you say, like, I think I will always do some work. I don't think I'll retire ever, because I always felt like you're the person that wants to retire early, like retire young.
Oh, I'm not going to work like a full-time schedule. 5-10 hours a week.
Okay, so more like just working for fun or for leisure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I like that. Like, I think I would enjoy doing that too. Like, maybe just working a couple days here and there. Maybe something that I enjoy, like working at an animal shelter or doing some speaking engagements, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good balance of not fully retiring, but still keeping up like your sharpness and being social and not being a hermit in our own home, which I can see us doing.
Yes.
All right. That was the last of the 10 questions. Before George leaves, I want to ask you, he's doing another thumbs up to camera. Before you leave, I want to ask you, what is something you want to hook the viewers up with for our Hook You Up segment of something that you want to shout out to or give as a recommendation?
Just take care of yourselves, like physically. So eat right, exercise, talk to someone if you need to, like get mental help. Yeah.
Awesome.
Get some sun.
Get some sun. Oh, I like that. And you're not a sun person, coming from a person that likes to be in the shade all the time.
Get some sun.
You hate the sun.
I said some sun.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get some sun, but don't live out in the sun.
Yeah.
Shrewd words, great advice from a professional clinical counselor. Yes. I like it. All right. Well, I think that's a great way to wrap it up. Thanks for being with me today. I hope you had fun.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pretend. Just tell me if you had fun or not.
Okay.
Okay, fine. We'll wrap it up. Hopefully it's not the last time you'll hear from George, but we will see about that. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Hope you had fun. Bye.
Bye. I don't know if I should keep looking at the camera the whole time.
Oh, I was looking at you. Thanks for listening. You can now drop me a voicemail that might be aired in a future episode. You'll find the link in my Twitter and Instagram bios at MFMP Pod. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by searching Many Faces, Many Places, all in one word. Lastly, make sure to tap the follow button on your favorite podcasting app to stay tuned for new episodes.